Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Raphael. I know, tell me about it. I I genuinely wonder if maybe I should do that. Just go and get some sleep and then come back tomorrow. I had so many issues trying to get it to work. Can you hear me? Okay, I'm hoping you can. It's probably sounding very grainy or very weird at the moment. Um, Maybe even very low. It's because I need to stick the 2 a.m. for me. Yeah, it's 2:20 a.m. for me. Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, I do edit until like 3 4 a.m. sometimes. So if we just do the reaction and not the behind the scenes, then fine. I don't know if you can hear me okay though, by the way. I need to listen to my own stream back. Make a short reel, reschedule. Sounds good. Are you sure? Do you think so? I mean, there's other people here, I think. Say hi. If you...
reaction and not the behind
Okay, I am here.
the scenes, then fine.
I think. Let me know if you're here, by the way. um, yeah, that should sound better. I've done noise suppression now on the mic for some reason. It just wasn't set on. It's because there's a whole bunch of different things. It's because I haven't been live since Christmas. I realised. So that's why. That is why I was editing. Funnily enough, it's just us. What's that? It's just us. I could just call you. Yeah, to be fair, Raphael, you could. It is just us, it seems. What was that? It's a tiny little. I think it was a bit of dust flew up, but yeah, it's been such a day, and I thought I was going live earlier than I did, and then I never did, and completely forgot that things were happening earlier today to set things up on time, and not knowing what I was doing, and then the time got round to it, and I then other stuff came up and was like went out of my head. If you're here, say something in the chat. Well, this the reason why I'm saying that I think other people are here is because it does say that 6 people are here. To be fair though, sometimes I watch on TV and there's 4 watching. You're one of them. Yeah, I am very anxious about posting anything Doctor Who. It's just so difficult recently. Like I had to stay off of everything because a friend of mine told me, it's one of you guys that watches, but friend of mine told me to not watch anything. Or sorry, not look at Twitter, don't look at anything. And even Facebook has got spoilers and stuff. And I'm like, where can I can't post anything. I can't do, literally YouTube is the best place other than the BBC keeps notifying me things and I'm like it's gonna be a spoiler, so I've had to mute things. Hey Sad Bunny, are you alright? I think they did fall asleep, yes. Other than Sad Bunny. It's genuinely it's everywhere. The stuff that apparently is a spoiler, but I don't know what it is. Thank God, because I've been looking out for it. So that's the reason why. Now, the upside is I have actually now seen episode 1 and 2. I loved episode 2, Lux. Loved it. That's what I was editing the uncut for tonight. Just piecing it together and started editing episode 1, the main edit of episode 1. Because I've realised obviously I haven't got episode 2's uncut out yet. Yeah, so it's completely up to you guys. What my plan was that I just watch episode 3. We were going to do the behind the scenes stuff, but I could just do that in my own time if need to be. Because of the time, it's now 2:30. Um, or we have a quick chat here now about Doctor Who, and then tomorrow at some point we watch this episode. But tomorrow I was hoping to watch episode 4, which is I think is Lucky Day, but not at this time. We're going to try and watch it in the middle of the day sometime. Whereabouts are you guys? I'm so sorry, I've completely forgotten. I think you're both in. Sad Bunny's in the UK, I'm fairly sure. But if you think I'm looking down further, by the way, it's because the chat at the moment, to make it easier for me, is on my tablet. And it's by the side. I need to lift it up, really. It's by the side of everything. And by the way, in the background, you'll notice now, I've managed to fit up a timer so I can do this. So I can have it time and tell you what the time is for the video. Like where we are in the reaction. We're 5 seconds into it, etc. I think it kind of works. I think. I don't know what it's going to be when it gets. Let's keep it running and see, because I can reset it. But it's so that if I'm watching it, the only downside is if I'm watching it, the circle for the reaction is going to be with that timer in the corner. I could move it over, I suppose, or I could move myself over like this and watch it like this with the microphone like that, because then the circle will be here instead. That might be better. It's just so people can see it on the side. Raphael, you're East Coast USA, so it is daytime, or sorry, evening for you. Can't wait for the Lux reaction. Was one of my favourite episodes of the series. And you're in Ireland. Sad Bunny, yes, that's it. I knew one of you was in the UK, and that was, well, Ireland. Still. Yeah. It's funny because I can see the timer in the reflection. You haven't watched any of the season 2 except for the finale. Wait, Raphael, you've seen the finale, but none of the other episodes. How? Like, why? Why did you spoil the finale? Is it because of spoilers? Is that why? I don't even know what's happening, so it's it's all just like a Doctor Who, okay. Literally all of the news has just come flooding past me on my timelines, and I've just ignored all of it, so I have no idea what anything is about. This stream today, for instance, was supposed to be a lot earlier, and I'd originally, because this kind of looks a bit spooky, so I thought, okay, we'll do this. Raphael, was it you I was talking to earlier on the comment about this? I think it was, where I'm saying it seemed a lot more spooky, so instead of doing it, you know, at 2 a.m, it was meant to be more nearer the midnight 1 a.m. mark, because it was kind of like the witching hour. It kind of seemed a bit spooky with them in their very 2001 Space Odyssey looking outfits. Shrinking Man was brilliant, thank you. You tripped on spoilers on YouTube, of all places. Really? Damn. I mean, I've been trying to keep away from everything. So I posted out on Twitter and Blue Sky, or X and Blue Sky, about the live stream. Obviously I posted on YouTube, but the only thing I've gone onto YouTube really for is to post things and not the main page, like the main homepage. And I've been watching stuff on my other account on my TV, but that other account doesn't have anything Doctor Who related. Although hilariously, I do get the BBC iPlayer trailer come up on YouTube on the as like a YouTube advert, which is funny. You're 5 hours earlier. Yeah, so you're the same as my friend as well. 5 or 6 hours, I think. Yeah. It's crazy. I've just realised that I've also left my coffee in the other room. So how about we just do like a little party of a few people, and we just watch The Well. Ideally, it would have been better with more people, because then you can all chat together about the episode. And but there might be people here, and you just might not be talking. And maybe you just want to watch the live reaction to the episode and time it along. If you have got access to chat, let me know, please. Itchy nose. Tea? Tea? Oh, you mean it's for my drink? No. See, I've noticed this one thing, that if I have tea late at night, as in now, I get really sleepy with it, and I don't know why. I have tea early evening time, fine. That can keep me wide awake. But if I have tea early in the morning, like I'm awake now, but I know the second that I have it, I will then get more tired. It's weird. I'll be mother. Now you must go to bed. You has leaked everything for season 2. Wait, what? See, Sad Bunny, so when we were watching season 1, right? So this is the thing, I have not... Oh, you get sleepy from coffee? Really? See, I've managed to stay away from... Sorry, I'm bouncing around subjects here, but I've managed to stay away from everything since Christmas, pretty much. I don't know how. I don't know why that became up. Reminded me a lot of Back to the Future. I don't know how, but they found me. I'm putting the mic here, but it won't be here for the reaction. It's just because it saves me talking louder. Or is that too loud? It's probably a lot clearer, to be fair. But you'll have my microphone in my face otherwise. Even knowing huge things, I still kept enjoyed the majority of the series. Okay, that's good. I mean, so my main things were all of the stuff that I mentioned in the videos at Christmas time and the trailer stuff. You know, the theories that I had on the characters. Who was it that I said? Who did I say Mrs. Flood was? Oh, I joked and said, because there were so many stories flying around about different things. I said, oh yeah, Mrs. Flood. Oh, she's the Rani. And then you've got she's Ruby's mum. And then, no, wait, was it Mrs. Flood or was it? Wait, do you know what? I've been out of the episodes for so long. Like I watched episodes 1 and 2, and oh, by the way, Mrs. Flood being the neighbor to Belinda. What? How? What? That's in my reaction as well. I'm like, I'm watching the episode with the bit with the rocket ship and that, and then she's there suddenly, and I'm going, huh? Yeah. So yeah, I had that she was someone big, one of the gods, or like I know little of the Rani. I haven't seen anything really of previous stories from the past, so I don't really know the characters too well from past Doctor Who. So either that or someone like them doing a recasting of Susan, you know, the Doctor's granddaughter, or maybe she's a reincarnation of River Song, hence Flood, or maybe even still she's... Wasn't there another companion that became part Time Lord? Catherine Tate. Rose? What happened to Rose? I can't remember the 2005 storylines, you know, the old stuff. Let's have a look. Is that's still working? That it looks a bit blurry in the background, but it's fine. It still works. So it yeah, like I'm trying to remember, did Rose get the... You know, she had the power of the TARDIS or whatever it was inside her. She had that ripped out of her, didn't she? In the end. Wasn't there a Time Lord thing? Oh, I need to go back and rewatch all of the old episodes. That's what I said to you guys I would do. I said at some point we'll go back through, maybe once I've done all of Classic, which I still have yet to continue with. There's so much of it. I thought I'd be through loads of it, but no. Turns out I'm not. I'm not through half of it. So I'm just... There's so much. So much. Sorry. Anyway, what have you said? Monty Python and Tom Baker introduced me to UK culture. Been a fan since. Perfect. Tom Baker, I cannot wait to get to his Doctor, but Monty Python, yes! It's amazing. You don't trust yourself to say anything. Okay. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So, I feel like I like to feel like I take fairly good guesses with stuff with Doctor Who, but half the time I'm I feel like I'm doing like a shot in the dark, like just jabbing at stuff and being like, I think that's the answer. I think because there's so much lore and so many years worth of the show, there is no way. Like people are gonna say, like the whole thing with what's his name, the villain of Empire of Death. I hated the way they did the ending of season 1. It muffed up the entire thing. The whole Ruby story, or sorry, Ruby's mother storyline, Ruby's storyline, for instance, was messed up as well. What was the thing with the lamppost? Just suddenly thrown in there. Okay, we'll have that in there. That'll explain some answers. We still didn't get an answer to half of it, like the snow. It was made up in her head, apparently. Something. There's stuff. Maybe we get an answer in this series. I don't know. And then we had the Mrs. Flood stuff, and we had. Was it no? What was her name? Susan Twist. We had the Susan Twist stuff, as in the real actress is called Susan Twist. Still baffles me that does. Now that her real name is Susan Twist, even though she sounds like a Doctor Who villain. No offense to Susan. Showrunner Russell scrambling to do fan service. Oh, wait, has he? Is he doing fan service, or do you mean because of what he's been doing previously? I mean, we have had David Tennant come back as the Doctor. Now we just need other companions to come back, and all will be fine. And then more Doctors to come back as well, like they have been doing recently. What was it we had in the 60th? Was it the 60th? Well, we had David Tennant come back, didn't we? But before that, then we had the time, the dream sequence in the brain with all the other Doctors and that. I don't mind. Like I love other Doctors coming back. Like I think there's an old Doctor Who story where, oh, now the phone goes blank, which would just mean you'll love the. I'm not going to open it fully, but my screensaver. You'll love my screensaver if you're a Doctor Who fan, by the way. If I can get it to work. I can't get it to work. It's the TARDIS. Yeah, it's just quite apt that it's the TARDIS. But okay, sorry, what were we saying? I go off tangents. They stream a Doctor Who Classics channel here 24/7. Yeah, I've heard that on Tubi there's, well, I know on Tubi there's loads of, it's all free, but there is is it Tubi as well where there's a free Doctor Who channel? I know there is on VR. There's free, is it free Classic Who on VR? I think. IMO, in your opinion? IMO? Is that in my opinion? Yeah. Law said only 15 Doctor regenerations. Yeah. I know, and there's like 18 now, isn't there? Supposedly. I still think Tennant's 50, was it 14th Doctor? Is David Tennant's 10th Doctor, to be fair. Pluto, that's the one I'm thinking of. Thanks, Raphael. And Zumo, never heard of Zumo, but Tubi is now here in the UK as well. I used to just use Surfshark VPN for getting me across to check out Tubi originally. Speaking of, by the way, when you do watch it's not sponsored here, by the way, but when you do watch, and I don't know how you guys feel about it, when you do watch the videos, versions of the Doctor Who videos, I am potentially, well, I have got it. I've got a Surfshark VPN sponsorship that's going to be put into it. I say sponsorship, it's just it's going to be at the very end, like I always do, because I don't like sticking it in the middle of the video because it just interrupts. It's never going to be in the reaction, and it's never going to be before, because then it ruins the flow and people get annoyed with adverts, so they'll probably just skip off the video. So it's always at the end. So it's my thoughts on the episode, and then I think I do behind the scenes, then Surfshark, and then the end. I have thought about doing it review, Surfshark, behind the scenes, and then the end, but I don't know yet. Yeah, just so you know, in case you're wondering. So, because I know that I have been doing that on the previous season. RTD is very backwards looking. which wasn't the smartest ideas for a reboot. Not exactly, no, because that's what I was saying about the villain for the last series was a villain from classics, which does not help anyone that's coming into it new. I understand, okay, give them a throwback, but make it like a whole new villain, so that people then, like they did with the Daleks. The Daleks was an old villain when it came back in 2005. I think the Daleks appeared in 2005 series. I think, yeah, it was in episode 3, Dalek. I think, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, he loves to harp on old villains too much. But then he also does try way too hard to integrate new villains into everything that he can possibly think of. Whereas I love the old days where the writing was incredible and it was just good stories. Just really good stories. Like back to some of my favourite episodes are of classics. Oh, sorry, of classics of, 2005 type era, the newer Who. Blink was my favourite. Midnight was another favourite. Was it Midnight? The one where the woman starts imitating him. I think that's Midnight, or was that the? That was this. It was the planet with all the spikes of something on it, like ice or something. I remember, wasn't it? Donna was at the spa, and then Tennant was on the tram, train, spaceship thing, whatever it was meant to be, and that's where the woman was doing this thing. Oh, and then Turn Left. Turn Left is a good one. Now, despite Donna not being my favourite companion, I actually enjoyed some of her episodes. Apparently more episodes than I thought. Turn Left and Midnight were two of my favourites. And obviously Rose being a big one. They're the only ones I can really name. Oh, the God... The one with the wall with Capaldi. I love Capaldi's era. So good. You enjoyed the last Christmas special as well. Yeah, that was really good. With with the no wait, was it that there wasn't the last Christmas special that I'm thinking of? It was the one before with Ncuti with the goblins. That was the one I was thinking of. Sorry. Um, yeah, sorry, Sad Bunny. You said there are some gems in his 2 seasons, though. There are some gems in you're on about in the new seasons. See, I really enjoyed of these 2 seasons so far. Obviously, this one I've only seen 2 of. I enjoyed 2. One was good. Try and remember what it was. Oh, Robot Revolution. Loved the villain, by the way. Didn't like. I could not stand the guy until it got. I'm just going to remove that thing about the tech issues. I just realised. Unpin my message. Loved the villain because when it got to his scene, I picked up. I knew the, the AI thing. I realized what that was the first time I saw the shot of AI written there. I was like, oh, that's not AI, is it? And I recognized what it was meant to be, and I thought it, and I think I said it at the same time. So yeah, then having had thoughts that maybe it was him, Heaven Sent, that's the episode with the ice wall thing, yeah, where he's trying to pick through the wall and it repeats. Love that. It's just such a good Doctor episode. And it was Doctor him by himself, wasn't it? I think. Yeah. So my main thing about episode 1 of this season was the villain was so 80s. It was such an 80s villain, like the style, the look of him. It just looked like something you would have seen out of RoboCop or something. It was so good, or Time Bandits or something. It was yeah, it's just so good. But yeah, could not stand the guy himself. Not the actor, I mean the character himself. I think we'll watch the episode in a minute, guys. It's like 2:45. But I think if we watch the episode and I give my thoughts, and then what we could do is tomorrow, I could probably wear the same thing again just so it saves continuity. And then I will watch the behind the scenes tomorrow for this one first. And then we'll watch, and that gives us enough time to talk and get into, so people can catch up where we are. And then we'll watch episode 4 and the behind the scenes for that. Does that sound good? Not at this time of day, though. We'll be doing it, probably around 6 or 7 my time, maybe. Potentially. It's funny, this new stuff has made me appreciate Chibnall's Series 11 reboot so much more. I don't know. See, I am still not a fan. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Jodie's era. Love Jodie's era. And in case you guys did not know this, I have this behind. It's a To Marty. Love Jodie. Or is it To Marty? Sorry, To Marty from Jodie Whittaker. Yeah. Ironic as well if you've seen my my social medias with certain pictures that I've been posting. The name of the person. You bailed on Jodie, really? Yeah. See, I love Jodie Whittaker herself. Just the Doctor, her writing was terrible. She needed better writing, much better writing. And I know everyone bangs on about her writing, but it really, if you went from Tennant, who had incredible writing, that team was just stellar. And then you went, I know there was Doctors in between, but if you went from Tennant, when I say Tennant, I mean tenths, Tennant 10. If you went from, the 10th Doctor to the 13th Doctor, it's like A-level writing, or maybe not A-level writing, more than that. You've got a professional writing standard and then GCSE writing standard. That's it. And yeah, too many companions. What was it? How many did we have at one point? There was Graham, there was... I'm sorry, I don't remember their names. Graham, Yaz, Ryan. Okay, no, I do remember their names. Graham, Yaz, Ryan, and the Doctor. Oh, and then at one point, didn't we have... Didn't the mum join or something? Oh, one of my worst moments of her Doctor. I don't understand why they did it. And I didn't even watch it for the channel either, because at that point I was not doing the channel. Was the moment with the cancer mention. Was it Graham mentions, I think I've got cancer or I've got cancer, and she just passes over. She's like, oh, okay, well, anyway, and moves on. There was such room there to have a proper Doctor Who style chat. Like Tennant did with Grandad, with Bernard Cribben's character. When he was it in one of the episodes where they're underneath, was it when they're in Torchwood's thing? In the Torchwood building, I think? I don't remember the episode anyway. I remember him sat there. I think the conversation was talking about guns, and he says, I don't use guns, or something. And he's having a conversation to him about life or something. And it's such a powerful conversation with not a massive amount said, but it was just such a powerful conversation. And then you have that chat about the cancer thing, and I'm like, it doesn't compare. You've not watched every episode in season 14 and 15, but there's a bit of a break. I'll go back to missed episodes. There's a bit of a break. Oh, you mean until the next season? I mean, I don't even know when the next season's supposedly meant to be. I haven't heard any news, to be fair, of when it's supposed to be. But again, I've not seen this season, so I'd rather watch this season first before I know anything else. You'll say that you didn't like the Chibnall Master, but I think it felt very much like Classic Who with the with the historical stories. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Yeah, Chibnall's Master with Sacha Dhawan. Sacha Dhawan was he was such a he was the I think he was the best character in Whittaker's era. I liked his madcap master in some ways because I love John Sim and I loved him as the master, but I think in some ways Sacha Dhawan played the master. Okay, maybe not better. Oh, oh, there was the whole Paris Eiffel Tower thing. I hated that. I don't understand what that was all about. Well, I know what it was meant to be, but it was terrible. Um, I'm bouncing around things here, so I'm hoping you know exactly what I'm talking around. Um, but I love Missy as well. Yeah, she was good. And obviously that was Capaldi's era. So I like a lot of Capaldi. Flux was a neat idea. Flux was a neat idea. It was, but I still didn't quite get what they were trying to go for. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to go and grab my coffee. And yes, it is coffee at 3 a.m. in the morning, but I need it if I'm doing this reaction. Okay. I'm very thirsty at the moment. um, Sasha should have been the next Doctor. Oh, that would have been really cool. Having just regen straight into Sasha as the Doctor. Do you mean if he'd been the Master already, and then bam, he was the Doctor? Kind of like Capaldi taking on the face of, well, Capaldi's Doctor taking on the face of the this was he a Centurion or a Roman man, wasn't he? Obviously there was a reason behind that one as well, supposedly. So yeah. Yes. I think you mean yes to coffee. Yeah, because you know when you can feel that you're tired behind the eyes. I can. I'm tired. I'm getting tired. Um, and I'd rather perk up, watch this, and then tomorrow we can. And obviously we'll talk around this afterwards. So give me 2 minutes. I wish I had something to play you guys. So I'm just gonna stick you on a break screen for a minute, okay? Do I have anything to play you? I don't think I do. No. I mean you can you can watch something. Uh there's not really anything I can play. Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes. 2 ticks of a lamb's tail. That's an old saying. Two shakes of a lamb's tail. That's the saying I meant. Oh, apparently the stream is starting again. Yeah, it was 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Not 2 ticks of a lamb's tail. What a twit. Marty's a madman, but I will stick with him through this. Oh, for the timing of it all. But I just think we need to get this done. Like, we need to get the season watched. And the best way to do it is to watch it at madcap times of the day. And hey, I'm normally up until like 4 a.m. anyway, editing. Half, like the Invisible Man was finished the other morning at 6 a.m. So, I thought I just spilt that down me then. Black coffee. Yay. Well, by the way, since watching the last Doctor Who episode, I also broke my foot in that meantime. Yeah, it's now healed, thank God. But yeah, I broke my foot when I went on holiday. That was wonderful. By the way, I've realised I normally do have something to put the tablet on because my coffee sits in front of the tablet. So I don't know how I'm going to do this. But I have nowhere to put my coffee. It's just going to have to be in my hands the entire reaction. Let's hope there's no jump scares, shall we? Maybe I can pull that forward. That works. That works. I've got an extra little lip on my table. Okay, guys, what we're going to do is we'll do the reaction. I'll intro it in a second as well. And I've just realised I didn't turn my lights on in the background. What a twat. Woody can hold it. There you go, Woody. You take it instead. 1 second. We have light. We have Doctor Who light. Look at that. Much better. Much better. No liquids near electronics. It's okay. I have like a stand thing the laptop is sat on, because the laptop is actually the computer, you know what I mean. The computer is down further, but I have it sort of propped up above everything because of that exact thing, because of coffee being right next to the monitor. So yeah, because normally the monitor kind of sits on the ground and it's, you know, liquids near the monitor doesn't really work, and above computer, so it's all kept nicely. But yeah, it looks much better with the lights on now, doesn't it? It's like the TARDIS lights. Although the TARDIS is hilariously hidden. My TARDIS is hidden by my phone, which is not helpful. Thank you for the mention of the blue lights, by the way. By the way, I'm colourblind, so I'm just saying they're blue lights, but I presume they are. But thank you. Yes, we are starting after the ident. So if you've got a BBC ident, or if you've got the Whoniverse ident, my brain, I'm hoping I'm going to be okay for this as soon as I get into it. Yeah, I broke my foot on holiday, I did. Let me just quickly say about the ident thing first, though. So we're going to start after the ident. So whatever one you've got, that is when we start after. So get to the literally the black frame after the ident has dipped, before it fades up or comes in with the episode itself. That's where we're going to start. It'll be roughly then, okay? And when I edit this together, you're flying blind then. Why? Why are you flying blind, Raphael? So basically, if you're watching it on Disney Plus, or if you're watching it on the BBC, each one... Wait, you've not got any ident? Let me check my one, because... No, I had that weird thing as well, because with my episode 2 reaction, when I'd grabbed the episode, there was no ident at the beginning. The reaction, sorry, I meant the episode for Lux. I had no ident at the beginning. It just started off with old footage, so maybe there isn't one for this one either. I think there is, though. Yeah, there is on this one. Because basically I grab the episodes to watch them now instead of just watching them from the website or whatever. This live was a surprise to me. You don't have Disney. Oh, I'm so sorry that the live was a surprise. It was meant to not be a surprise. Sad Bunny, yeah. That's a place that I have got episodes from before. If I've needed to get it in an emergency. And like, or if, you know, if I need a clip from something from an episode about 6 episodes back and I've not got it anymore. And they tend to have the logo. So I don't know. I don't know why you don't have one, though. Maybe if you don't have Disney, you got it from iPlayer. Let me just check. What's this one? Yeah, I've got the BBC ident on my one. Because I think it's BBC has Disney and Disney has BBC logo. It's very weird. Give me 2 minutes. I'm hoping this is a very good episode, by the way. This is well worth watching it at this time of day. It better be. Let me just get my episode to the end of that ident 1 second. Oh. Well, it did. Okay, so they're still dressed in the old garb. I also don't know if you can hear it when I'm playing it. Likely not, but... Okay, mine started on the very first frame of that machine thing. I think it's part of the TARDIS, I think, if that's any help. So that's where we are. So Raphael, if you've not got any ident, that's where we're starting. It's all good. Right, I better do an intro to this, just so we're all good. No school tomorrow, so all good. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Raphael, are you in school? Or are you a teacher? How old are you? I thought... Oh, by the way, yes, I did break my foot on holiday. A real quick story of that. So I was stood in my hotel room, no word of a lie, not standing up or anything. Stood in the hotel room at the foot of the bed. I moved to turn around or something. I don't know what I did. I think I may have had cramp in my foot or something at the time. And I stood there, and all of a sudden I collapsed onto the floor. Cried out in pain, clambered my way up onto the bed. At 71, no. Just sarcastic. Oh, you were being sarcastic with no school tomorrow. So all good. Why did that remind me of, on Harry Potter when he goes, no post on Sundays. Ha! Not one single blasted letter. No post today, no. I'm a fan of Harry Potter, as you can probably tell. Yes, I am, by the way, because you've probably not seen it in the background here. Can you even see that? I don't even know. All thanks to a friend of mine. Oh God. Just there. No, you can't see it. It's right behind everything. It's Harry Potter. Well, bless my soul. And then there's also one on the other side as well. Just there, which you can kind of see. And then I've also got my little Hogwarts that does actually light up. I love how I'm saying I'm going to the episode. Oh, hang on. Can't turn it. I can't turn it on. Wait, have I left it on? Ah, I broke it. Ladies and gentlemen, Marty has broken Hogwarts. See, the lid came off. The lid came off Hogwarts. Well done. Do you know what? It's been months, right? I think the last time I played Hogwarts Legacy was Christmas time. I haven't streamed any of that, by the way. It's just, me nattering. Oh, there you go. The light, which you can't see, but there is a light in there. Can you see it just there? Yeah. But if I... See? I look very evil like that, but yeah. There is a light in there, I swear. Oh, the colours look really weird now. Come on, Flood back. Mrs. Flood, back. Anyway, I'll better turn that off. That might help. Don't know much about history. Don't know why I'm singing that. Anyway, we will get into it. I need to do an intro. The most distracted you've ever been. What was that? Oh, it was my headset case. Right, I was confused. Raphael, aka Graham Chapman Jr. I was like, Graham Chapman. Why does that name ring a bell? Monty Python. That's why. I was like, Graham Chapman. I'm such a numpty. Broke both your legs and arms just from standing. Damn. No, I didn't break my arms. I broke my legs only. No, so what I did is I broke both legs. I then had to clamber onto the bed and just lay there and sleep, and just try and sleep off the pain. Having slept off the pain, though, I woke up in the morning to a very swollen foot. I wasn't even in this country. I was in New Jersey. New Jersey? I was in Jersey at the time, as in Jersey, Channel Islands. And I broke my foot there, so I had to then fly back with a broken foot. That was fun. That was fun. That is in, I physically flew a plane. No, I'm joking. I didn't, obviously. Um, the most distracted you've ever been? Well, I know, really. I was. I had a very good distraction with me, so it was. But she wasn't the reason I was distracted in the bedroom. So don't get that mixed up. Anyway, moving on. I need to do an intro, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hush now, okay? I just realised I didn't put the chat on the screen either. I'm so sorry. Right, let me do an intro. Right, you ready? See if I can get this in one. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. My name is Marty, and I hope you're doing very well today. Almost. I can piece it together, it's okay. Today we're going to be watching Doctor Who's episode 3, The Well, and we're actually watching this one, as far as I know, we're going to be watching all of these from now on. All of the rest of these episodes of Doctor Who, the new season, as a live stream. So if you do see the notification pop up, if you are subscribed to the channel and you see it pop up with a live stream of Doctor Who, feel free to join in. We watch them together on the live stream like we're doing currently at the moment. So I would say hi everybody. I need to try and get that on the screen. People can try. Hang on a second. This will not be going on the live stream. 1 second. I can get it to work. Yes, appear for me. Will that do it? Please? Yay! There we go. Right. Say hi, everybody. Here's the YouTube live stream chat at the moment. Hi. Hello, mate. Okay, that's coming off the screen now. And I will put on the title in a second. That title, which isn't correct, because it now should be episode 3. This is not going into the intro, by the way. As you may have guessed, it should be episode 3. The L. What? The L? It's called The Well, isn't it? I think. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, we're watching this on a live stream at the moment, and feel free to join in if you wanted to. That didn't work. So yeah, we're watching this on a live stream at the moment. Feel free to join in if you do see these as live streams, and you just basically watch along with me. Obviously, you watch your own version. And yeah, if you want to catch up with those live streams, you can do for free over on Patreon as I can't get the words out. If you want to catch up with those live streams, you can do on the live page on YouTube, and I'll also be posting them up over on Patreon as free posts as well. That was very slow. And I'll also be posting them up on Patreon as well as free posts. You just need to be a member. You just need to be a free member over there to see those. You can tell my brain is getting slower. What else do I need to say? I won't be posting these up on Patreon. I won't be posting these up over on YouTube members just due to the fact that these are going to be done as free. I won't be posting these up on. Can't get my words out. Times 2 it in post. I know. I feel like I speak so much faster as well, in general. Okay, 1 second. By the way, do you guys like seeing the chat on the screen? I don't feel like you probably need to see it on the screen. I don't know. Anyway, I like I'm talking to you like you're down there talking to me from the corner of hell or something. Anyway, I won't be posting these up over on YouTube members just because these are free posts, so you can catch up with them for free instead. But I will be posting a version up over on Patreon, and I'll be posting the same version up over on YouTube members, which has been correctly timed. So technically they are going to be up over there, but the catch-ups of the live streams with all of my other chatter that I've said won't be available on members or Patreon. I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense, guys? I think it does. I'll probably cut it out of the uncut reaction part anyway. Anyway, guys, if you want to see the full uncut reaction to these, that's pretty much what I just said. If you did want to see the full uncut reaction of these anyway, you can see them over on Patreon or YouTube members. But I think without further ado, let's watch Doctor Who's episode 3 of season 15, The Well. There you go. Chat is off. Sorry, chat is fine off the screen, to be honest. It's a bit of a distraction. It makes sense. Cool, that's fine. Obviously, when I do it normally, I tend to have... Oh, wrong one. I tend to have it there, but then I'll kind of like minimize it a little bit, and I make it see-through partly as well. But I don't know. It just kind of looks a bit messy now for some reason. I think it's because I'm normally a little bit further over or something. I'm also not sure what to do about the timer. Thank you. I don't think it went very well, but thank you very much. And now that will freeze on the screen. Text The Well. There we go. I think what I'm going to do is, because of where I am on screen, I think I'm going to move myself this way a little bit. That still doesn't work, I don't think, because now I'm miles away. Ideally, I need to move that timer over, really. Because it's only for YouTube. That's the reason why. I like to be encouraging, even if I am terrible. Let's see if I can move this. 1 sec. Sorry, guys. We'll get into it in a second. All of you are probably screaming at the screen saying, just get on with it! Like Monty Python. Get on with it! I do have the jingle of that somewhere. This is going to go wrong. I can sense it already. Yes, that was my version of doing the Stanley Parable voice. This is a This is a story about a man named Stanley. You're like Harry Potter in his broom closet cupboard bedroom. I've never thought about that. It's this because this is an alcove in my living room. It's an alcove that goes all the way back, like there. It's like a proper. It does look a bit. If I decorated this like the Harry Potter thing, it would work really well. And then there's the door. That's not a door. That's just the gap that I get out of. But it is like that. I thought that 20 minutes ago, lol. All right. Calm your horses. Keep your pants on. Yeah. Anyway, I have got a wand up there. Look, I've got my Harry Potter wand there. It is a proper Harry Potter wand as well. Anyway. Oh wait, when you said you thought that 20 minutes ago, did you mean which bit did you mean? What about the screen? I don't know. Oh, get on with it! Get on with it! Where the bloody hell have I put my TARDIS? Oh, Mr. TARDIS can go up there. There we go. Right next to the other TARDIS. That looks stupid. Oh well. Mr. TARDIS can go down where you can't see it. Still can't see it there, but there you go. It's there now instead. Okay, right. Yeah, I think we're done. I'll say done. We'll start the reaction. Okay, give me a sec. Turn this on. Wow, 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 wow. I meant to disable this thing. Oh, we had the timer still going, by the way. It works. I don't know what happens when it gets to an hour. We'll find out nearer the time. What's that? Now there's a premise for an episode 2. TARDISes, TARDI. We're done. Show's over. Oh, as soon as it hits an hour, boom, everything goes off. The power goes out. Yep, that's it. Stop. Well done. Right, what we're going to do is I'm going to time this so it's going to... Oh, my brain, it's starting to malfunction. So I'm going to count down from 5 there in the background. As soon as that hits 0, I'm going to press play. And you guys press play too, okay? That's how we're going to time it. Okay? That is the best way to do this. Obviously, when it comes to being an uncut, I'm going to cut out all of this bit of waffle that I'm talking about here. And as soon as it hits 0, then that's where I'm going to start the beep, beep, beep thing from and have the uncut play, as we are. You have to pop to the toilet, Raphael. Okay. Should we all go to the toilet first? I think maybe we should. It's now been half an hour. This is a story about a man named Raphael. Sad Bunny's ready. I wonder if Raphael can hear this from the toilet or if he's taken the phone with him. Or maybe it's on the TV. Can you hear the squeak? Yeah. And I do realise that a lot of people are probably watching this on catch-up, so hello if you're watching it on catch-up. The stream is never going to happen. It's going to be 9 AM before we watch. It won't be, I promise. We are watching it now. I'm just waiting for Raphael to get back, so I'm hoping he tells us. As soon as he's back, then we'll start watching. But yes, anything else? So my thoughts, I'm going to try and keep them condensed afterwards as much as possible. And then tomorrow we will watch the behind the scenes, etc. And episode 4. You had to turn the TV down going... You're going now! Start without... Okay, right. That means he's got to catch up. At least he can... Okay, right, we'll start now. Okay. I'm not starting it yet, by the way. Well, I am. Oh. And now I get tired. Right, I'm starting the timer, so remember, be at the end of your ident. And when this hits 0, press play. And that's when I'm going to press play, okay? Plan? Plan. Now to try and do it so I can actually see the 0 as well. Okay, right. Okay, I'm starting. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm really hoping you can't hear the episode. The Earth has just disappeared altogether. Thank you. He's good at that. I love that line. I remember that from the trailer. I can, I will, I do. A sentence. I still think of that thing in his hand like a guitar. We do have a slightly unwilling companion, yes. Hi, Raphael. Nah, you look good in that. But she does love a good change of clothes. Are we going to get a lot of these? Not exactly the music choice I thought they would have gone for this. It's a good outfit though. I love how they just jump straight into the action, and the people don't even question that they're there in the middle of their ship. Suddenly, these two random people. Surely you go, who are you? How do you get on my ship? No, apparently not. Hopefully you can hear this okay, guys. Do I sound like my levels are good enough? I think. Oh, I love the boot. It's like Dune all over again. You know, they'd land from silently from the rafters. Audio's good. Okay, thank you. Wow. I do love their digital shots. Now they're thinking, so who are you? Oh, yeah. Chinjaba. Oh, this isn't going to be another episode like the library, is it? Where the everything's going to go dark in the helmets and they repeat. Of course. Great. All the time in the world. Okay. What was it me or something weird happened with the camera then? Like it fluxed strangely? It could just be my eyes. It were. 5 hours is like your starting streams. It is. I thought that when she said it, but thanks. Cheeky. Their digital, sorry, their effects work has got so much better over the years. This all looks integrated now, real, most of it. Only 6 personnel allowed in. Wonder what happens if there's more than that. Let's see. I'm trying to count how many there are. No, it's a good look. So unprofessional, but brilliant. Oh, with the experience of Doctor Who, I wouldn't be touching dead bodies. Anything that's infected them could pass to you. How the hell did he break everything? A creature? Or like that episode, what was the one with, where they had all the symbols across their face? I love that episode as well. Years ago, that was. The Ood episode, wasn't it? I think. He stood up in a hotel. I've just realised what he said. He stood up in a hotel. That's why he broke everything. Is it to do with reflections? Well done, Raphael. That's probably the best option. Active revenge. Oh, Raphael, do you need the timer? It's gone off again. Sorry. I need to remember to put the screen on display forever. If it's any help, he's just opening the door now. And there's a woman. Okay. Shapeshifter? The doctor knows sign language. But ish. Why? That's clever. I actually really like that idea with the text. Alice. We're saying friend, I think. Like you can trust me, I think. Oh, is that a text thing? Yeah. Costume set CGI much better. She was your friend and then killed you? Wanted to kill you? Maybe something's in the salt? Only survivor death. It plays into the plot? Maybe something to do with not being able to hear properly? 15 days. They are very good accessibility. Be good if it could translate into other languages when you see it with your own eyes as to whatever your language is. Doctor, don't be holding her like that because you don't know. The, the doctor's hugging her though. Yeah. I want to trust her. She seems lovely, but I get why he says it, but I don't need to say it out loud. Wasn't similar in the thing they also mentioned in episode one as well. I'm fairly sure it is. I've never heard of the name before. Don't be trusting her. Sound trigger madness. Could be. Yes. Like fingers around a glass sort of thing. Makes you go balmy. Not that specifically. Maybe a noise that comes up from there. Oh, it reminds me of that episode of Doctor Who before. There was a hole down to the center of the earth or something. What was that? Get away from the edge, Doctor. Would that have worked? 14. It's the Satan planet. That's the one I'm thinking. Sorry, the Satan pit. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, an impossible planet. Yeah, I'm not sure which, but yeah. What? Something happened to the planet and it just has never existed? You know, the thing that happened at the end of the last episode. Earth, where you're from, where people are from. What the hell was that? Well, I said about being jump scared by something. What? Oh, oh, what behind her? I saw something by the side of her, I thought. Yeah, jump scared. This is creepy, and it's the UK and Doctor Who and that it is intelligent. I wouldn't say that all American TV is dumber, but I know what you mean. A lot of it has been dumbed down. The stuff that I have, some of the stuff I've seen. What? Again? What? And this is billions of years into the future, and they haven't heard of us. It's like us not knowing everything about space. I mean, if the planet Earth's got wiped out, then Belinda is like the Doctor. What was that? What? She's deadly. What the frick was that? That frightened the hell out of me. It's the sound with it as well. And I don't even know what it was either. It's not you, it's attached to you. What? Did he see it? I've just thought of something. You know their text. Do you remember what was the episode with the speech appearing before? Midnight. I just some weird thing where like text, not specifically to do with them, but I wondered if maybe text would start appearing on their screen which wasn't them. It was like something speaking for them or saying things that they're not actually saying. Well, that was clever that they can cast to the other person. Like maybe the text saying "kill me" or something, or it was a weird looking thing. Turn left. The thing on her back. Again. There's something on her back. Yeah. Like turn left. Hmm. Yeah, the squad might start to go mad. Maybe that's what it is. It's madness taking over. They've all been within the vicinity. Oh. What? Please don't what? An entity? Oh, is it to do with the radiation messing with their brains? Creatures from the well. Slice. Wait, wasn't Slice the girl from before? You know, the girl from the other Belinda episode. Oh, oh, oh! Ah! What the frick? I didn't think. I didn't think this was linked. What? What? I'm like, huh? Oh, I love this idea of there's something behind it. It reminds me of the Turn Left episode. There's something on her back. There's something behind her. Oh, don't. But this is different to Midnight because Midnight wasn't a thing behind, was it? It was a thing imitating, and then it was matching up the audio was becoming slightly before. Isn't he afraid that it's going to happen again? Oh, okay, so it is a different thing happening. As long as it doesn't start laughing like the Doctor's villain. I'm trying to remember the laugh. What was it? Hey, Deb. Hello. You're right. Good to see you. I just guessed what this story was. Well, guessed it, and it was correct. Is it like a force field behind her? Or a perception filter? So it's pretending that there's nothing there, but it's at all times. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's such a great idea. A play on midnight, the word as well. Because it will attach to you, surely. Yeah. Bless her. Many years ago. I love that we got flashbacks of Tennant. Debbie missed it. And it just mimicked. Yeah. Yeah, it was almost like AI. It was picking up everything he was saying and learning. Oh, like a takeover. I've missed half your message. I'm so sorry. Oh, the mirrors were broken. Yeah, because of seeing behind them. Yeah. Or ghosts, other dimensions. I like that. Yeah, fan service, definitely. Don't go behind. Unless you're going to stay facing away. But can they not see it now? Or is it always behind her as in the other side of her? Don't. I still like the idea of the text changing on the screen. Oh, oh. No! All of them. Yeah, run into the other room. Oh yeah, forgot she can't hear, yeah. What? Why did she just killed him pretty much? On purpose. Because of him disobeying orders, I suppose. Before they got killed. Yeah. Killers. The creature did wreck the vehicle. I wonder if it evolved. Oh, what, from the outside? Of course it's not her fault. Oh. Oh. Can one of them not take over? No, they can't really, can they? Oh, he's got his back to... Yeah, so she can't see what he's saying. Oh, bless her. I didn't think I would cry with this. Then again, like the Doctor, I cry at everything. So I was gonna, he's gonna turn around. It's gonna be have his face or something. What? What? Huh? Oh, that is why. What you were saying, yeah. Wait, what? He knows his actual name. Is it him? Wait, it's not taken on the. It's not in the Doctor now, is it? Oh, no. What? 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 I feel like Tennant. What? 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 There's something behind the creature behind the Doctor? No. Wait, what? Fire twice at. Well, I was thinking. Oh. I did not think of the mirror thing. But it's. I'm not being funny, but running water isn't a reflection, really, is it? Oh, okay, maybe it is now, but it wasn't. At least they've saved her, I think. No, because if you see it, it's going to become part of you, isn't it? What? Just takes on the image of a Dalek or something. Oh. It looks weird at her not having all of her lights on either. On her face. There's also 4 of them left. I'm just trying to think about how many are left. The creature outside. What? Did it destroy them? Oh. Oh, it's with them in the room. Oh, you won't know. Oh, I hope it's not Belinda or the doctor. It's probably her. I love the little sneaky glance behind the back. It does remind me of Turn Left. So it's Belinda. Oh, God. Well, it is. Oh, no. Oh, oh, don't want to see. Shooty does a really good terrified face, by the way. That kind of face. It'd be a lot more powerful behind the doctor, or whatever it is. Yeah. Oh, that's terrifying. Whatever that is. Yeah. What, kill the thing behind and not her? Or just a quick. No, but if it's the only thing. Oh. No, 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 no. Belinda. Belinda's okay? Bless her. And now she's saving everyone else. Oh, brilliant. I was going to say, I thought maybe she would have gone outside and died. But then the thing would have escaped, so this is a good idea. But if the doctor looks down and faces her as she dies, would it not go to him, even though he didn't kill her? Good job she's a nurse. He does always rationalise the solution, yeah. Bell. Oh, Deb, you're driving home. That's okay, no worries. You got the programme on and always listen to Marty live. Thank you. Safe driving. Con as well. Let's hope. Oh, sorry. Earth. Also, great detail, by the way, that I'm presuming they filmed all this in one go. Like all the scenes in the TARDIS. This alongside the beginning scenes, because Belinda's still got the bloodshot eye in the left side of her eye, like she did at the beginning. I didn't see it throughout the rest. Obviously, it was Verado that had it, but who's Mrs. Flood? She looks so much different there. Yeah, and that's a picture of it from the 50s. And there's the TARDIS taking off. Oh, lovely. Except the thing isn't on her back. It's going to be on their back, isn't it? Yeah. Just saw something behind your back, I thought. Oh. And you heard it. Did you hear the whisper? Oh! Robes. Hmm. Still don't know what to think of that guy. Every time I see a picture of him, I'm going, seems like a villain. That's just because I like Ruby. And she doesn't, yeah, he doesn't seem like the right kind of guy. But, yeah, very, very good episode. I don't know if there's anything after this. I don't think there will be. I'll read your comments in a second. Ruby does have a type. You're very right, yeah. There we go. What troublemakers is her type? I can't remember who the last person was she was with. Did we see a boyfriend before? I don't think we did we? I can't remember. Uh, oh my god. Such a superb episode. Reminded me at the beginning there was elements in there that reminded me so much of Midnight. Weirdly enough, I cannot believe that it wasn't like a correct guess really, because I didn't really guess, oh, this is Midnight or this is like something like Midnight. But I said it reminded me of the episode, didn't I? It reminded me of that, and it reminded me of some of the other things, like turn left with the something on the back, and loved the way that Russell had interwoven those into this story, and that it wasn't the same story at the same time, but it was the same story. If that makes sense, it was the same place. I believe it's meant to be the same entity potentially. What did you guys say? You said that I said it mimicked. Yeah, so my thing with the mimicking thing is I thought that it was going to start, like the text on the screen, a great idea would have been, like in the Midnight episode, where the speech was repeated slightly before the other person. I'm so sorry if you've not seen it, but this is kind of linked to that episode. But with that one, Tennant was talking and the woman was speaking, and Tennant was saying his words, and then she was repeating what he said, and then slowly over time their speech was going the other way. She would then say his thoughts he was about to say, and then he would say it, and he would then be repeating what she said. So I thought in this that maybe the speech on the screen would be different, where the speech would come up first, then they would start saying it, something like that. Like this thing was drawing the speech out of them using the screen. The only way that she could understand the words, apart from the lips itself, if that makes sense. I don't know. That was just an idea that I'd thought of, but yeah, it really did play on both of those episodes, Turn Left and Midnight, two of my favorites. Weirdly, um, which is really weird that I mentioned those two specific. I mentioned Blink, Turn Left, Midnight are my favorites, and Heaven Sent, obviously, as we said. Um, yeah, I didn't quite get what they were trying to say about the whole Mercury thing. I didn't get that. When he said that there was something standing behind the thing behind her, I just presumed that there was like a perception filter there, and because of the things they were saying, I thought, oh, there's a perception filter there that's making us not see this thing, which was like in Turn Left, wasn't it? Wasn't that a perception filter where we couldn't see the bug behind them, the creature thing behind them? And that maybe there was going to be something behind the monster that was then going to try and get the monster. Yeah, the man can act. Tennant, I was going to say. Gatwa is impeccable with those horrified kind of faces that he does. It was so good. The bit that really got me was where he was stood by her shoulder, staring over, and I had this feeling when he was saying the words about this thing that was behind her. I thought it was going to be that this thing behind was either going to be a mirror image of him, like as Tennant or something, because it would have remembered him from years ago, if it's the same creature. I don't think it's supposed to be. Or that it had remembered him and was taking on elements and sounding like the woman that he saw years ago. Something along those lines. I thought it was going to take on more of a visual... I'm glad it didn't, because it was almost like Jaws, almost like Cloverfield, that sort of thing, where the horror element, the creature, this mysterious creature, was so much more impactful and horrific because we never saw it. I feel like that was a better way to do it. Yeah, the creature broke the mirrors so that it couldn't see itself in the reflection. It did spend a long time in Tenth Doctor's head. I wonder if that's how it knows. If that's how it knows what, Sad Bunny? Oh, Deb, you're gonna catch up with this on by yourself. I'm so sorry. Deb's not even here now, I don't think, is she? She just wanted to hear me talk. I don't know, Deb, you might be here now. It's kind of it's gonna give away what the story is about though if you're watching it along with me, which is yeah. I'm so sorry, but hopefully you enjoy it when you do watch it, and if you do watch this bit back. Obviously this bit's not going into the reaction itself. This will be just me waffling with you guys. What I'll do is I'll talk to you guys, and then I'll also intersect parts of this, of me talking, into the actual edit when I do have thoughts about the episode, like I've done before. Very Voldemort. Yeah, behind the head, like Voldemort with the whispers, like the snake talking. I don't know, all I think of is the words that... isn't that parcel tongue that he says? Yeah. I still remember someone saying to me ages ago, you remind me of your voice reminds me of Tom Felton. You're like a mixture between of Harry Potter and Draco Malfoy. And I was like, thank you very much. I think that's some kind of compliment. It's because I'm British. I think that's why. Jumps in the well. Yeah, so I thought, when the doctor was going up to her and then looked down the well, like, I don't know, did she just assume this thing was behind her, but it didn't go to her, it actually went to one of the others? That's the reason why it was behind the other person. She just assumed that killing or shooting Belinda, it would go to her. Maybe the creature instinctively knew that that's what, because they could, they could see their interaction. Maybe the creature instinctively knew that was going to happen, and so it went to the other people instead. Maybe. Sorry, I was just thinking in my head. I needed to say something about for the beginning of the reaction to say, by the way, we're on a live stream, just so you know, blah blah blah. I don't need to say any of that. I've already done that at the beginning. In case I talk to you guys during the chat, but in my past reactions, I have removed all of that from the reaction itself. That's why I try to pick my time looking. Like if I know that it's a quiet moment or something that I probably could get away with missing on the reaction itself, I can look to you guys and talk. So, or read what you've said. Was it both Belinda and Ruby got shot early in their run? Oh yeah, she did. Yeah, on the planet. Funnily enough, when Belinda was there as well. Well, as the previous incarnation or the future incarnation of her. Not having the best time. No, no, definitely not. Almost end of the episode. Put a bow on it. Always a hero sacrifices. Yeah, it always seems to be. There was always so many little elements in Doctor Who that always repeat themselves. Great episode, though. Genuinely superb episode. That writing in that, though, writing in that was another good one. What I said, I think it was to you guys, what I'd said to everyone before was that the writing from years ago, from like 2005 era onwards, up until probably maybe mid Capaldi, end of Capaldi, maybe. Not all of Capaldi's stuff was well written, but all of Tennant's stuff was really well written. So that's what I'm saying. So probably to about halfway through Capaldi ish, there was incredible writing, and it was all impactful, emotional, made sense. Nothing was really overdone or overworked or overplayed. It just made sense. And Midnight was one of those episodes, and so I feel like this went back to the writing of that stuff. It felt very. I did feel like there was a lot of same old sort of stuff happening in this episode, but they played a lot on like that one room where they said about the midnight clock and all of that stuff. I feel like they could have done more with it. They could have had more talks, or they could have moved around the ship a bit more. I don't know, but then again, oh, getting tired. Sorry. I mean, what do you expect, guys? It's like 4:20 a.m. I say that though, but Midnight was set in one room the entire episode, other than the bits where we cut to the spa with Catherine Tate. Yeah. Oh, and what's really funny is in Midnight, I believe that's the episode where when you see them on the phone, or is it when, is she with Tennant at the time? They're at the spa retreat anyway. One of them's at the spa retreat. I think she's on the phone to him. And if you look behind her, I don't know if they've altered this in future runs or future releases on Blu-ray, etc. But if you look behind her to the right, I believe it is, some say it's a green wall. But others believe that it's actually the green screen they forgot to edit out of the shot. And I believe it's the green screen that they forgot to edit out of the shot, which is really funny. Because I think it's meant to be the outside view that's behind her. And just in this one shot, it's a fairly decent amount of time that it's on the screen. There's this green screen, or green wall anyway. Yeah. Anyway, sorry guys. Let me get back to the chat. I'm really liking doing these live again because I actually get to speak to you guys and get your opinions on this stuff. And you also get to hear my opinions on it straight off. What's that? She's always behind the scenes, up to no good. I know. Mrs. Flood at the end of that. What the heck is going on? Why is she there again? I'm not being funny, but if Belinda sees her as well, I know Belinda isn't going to see her in that situation, but if Belinda sees her as well, she's going to go, wait, you're my neighbour. You're blah, 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 whatever a neighbour's name is supposed to be. And I also love that she's now taken over Susan Twist's role. Oh. I love also that she's taken on Susan Twist's kind of role where she's just in every episode now. Which was weird because we said that, didn't we? At one point in season 1, I said I got her and Susan Twist mixed up, and I said, well, she might as well just be in every episode because Susan Twist's in every episode. I said it's just some no offense to her. I said it's some random lady in the episode, or was it some random older lady in the episode? Yeah. Ruby does have a type though, yes. Oh, she was with the guy in 73 Yards. Yes. I loved it. Loved it. Yes, this and Lux are a superb combo. And it coming straight after one another, this with, I was going to say this was 73 Yards. This with Lux is brilliant. And again, my favourites from season 1. The Devil's Chord. I always have to remember the name of that one. The Devil's Chord. Yes, there were very weak elements. The Beatles. I liked the element of the Beatles, but I didn't like the whole song thing that they were doing. But I liked they had them in there, and I feel like there could have been a cameo by an actual Beatle. Would have been really cool. But they didn't. I know it was set in the 60s, but they could have had a bit where they came back to modern day and then they saw Paul McCartney or something. That would have been really cool. Probably would have had to pay him a lot. I don't know. Feel like that would have been really cool. Anyway, loved The Devil's Chord. I mean, they were paying tribute to the Beatles after all, but I love The Devil's Chord. 73 Yards was probably one of my favourite episodes of season 1. And I said it would be. I said it really would be. And I love that old Celtic fairy tale, eerie lore sort of thing going on. I just love that old dark fairy tale style stuff that Doctor Who does, and it's unlike anything else I know. But I love that kind of story in general. If that's how it knows the Doctor's name. Yes, sorry, Sad Bunny. Yes, that is probably why it knows the Doctor's name. Yeah, but we didn't get any more play on that. But that would be why that it remembered it. Surprised nobody else heard it because it was whispering to everybody, wasn't it? Oh, I'm going to keep yawning now. It's just going to keep yawning more and more. So what I know you guys know, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go through this last bit of chat now. But what I'm going to do is tonight, I'm cutting it short after I've spoken to you guys. We'll wrap up this. And then tomorrow, we are going to go through episode 4. We're going to watch episode 4 live here. Obviously the same as we've done it today. But before we watch episode 5, while we're waiting for everyone to come to the stream earlier than today, we're going to do it middle of the day or something. I don't know when. Maybe around 6 or 7 o'clock, as in 6 or 7 p.m. UK time. I've got bad sinuses at the moment, so sorry if I sound a bit bunged up or something. But we're going to do it about then, and what we're going to do is we'll start out with the behind the scenes to this episode specifically. We'll go through those. I'll dress in the same stuff as well, so at least that way, continuity is correct. I might have a spare shirt to do for episode 4, or I might just stay in the same thing. I wore this specifically, by the way, because I was trying to match their outfits a little bit, and I don't really have like an outfit similar to them, like a spandex type outfit. It would have looked a bit weird. I have one for running, but I don't have, but that's like a beigey colour. It's not a blue, so it's, or whatever colour they were wearing. Anyway, I'm waffling. Oh, Deb, you are here. Hello. That's okay. You just wish you could interact with everybody. Sorry about that. Yeah, no one will mind. It's absolutely fine. I'm sure nobody minds anyway. This live is as if we few are sitting in your parlour watching the telly. It is. It really is. This is the reason why I love doing these live streams with you guys, specifically Doctor Who, because I feel like Doctor Who as a fandom that you can kind of do that with. Whereas stuff like The Last of Us, I suppose Severance, you could do that with. Do any of you like Severance, by the way? I won't be doing that with the Severance episode because they do require a lot of attention to be paid to them at the same time. Whereas Doctor Who is more fun. But yeah, I'm on episode 2 of Severance season 2 now. I have actually started it. I just haven't said anything to anyone yet because I've been trying to watch more. But because there's 10 episodes, I just want to try and get through it. But again, I needed to get through this and also The Last of Us season 2 as well. So I don't know if people have disappeared. Wait, I think I am missing half of the chat. I'm so sorry if I've missed half of your speeches, guys. Any of your words. I don't think I have. Sorry, I thought maybe some of it had cut out, but no, I think it is all here still. It's okay. Okay, let me continue. Yeah, that's why I like watching these episodes live with you guys, because then I get to chill out and relax and chat along with you whilst we do our own thing. Yeah, you can put it on in the background. This is the thing, I don't do this with anybody. I don't watch stuff with people. I don't watch other streamers. Like I watch reaction stuff as in live stream. There's one guy that I watch as a live stream reactor, and he watches videos, you know, like Nexpo and basically true crime stuff, and he'll react to it. It's a good reaction channel though, and not a terrible reaction channel where they just say nothing. It's someone who actually has proper feedback on stuff. And he's very good. But I never watch anybody other than him. Genuinely. And I feel bad that I just don't have the time because I'm always putting stuff together or living life. So I just don't have the time. These scripts are so complex, so many possible tangents. Yeah, they truly are. There's so many areas of even this episode that could have gone one way or the other. Like with them killing her, would that, you know, would the entity then have gone into the Doctor, or would it have gone to Belinda? Sorry, not Belinda. The lady that it did go to in the end. That got me at the end when it was on her back, and I was going, "Oh my god! Oh no, it's on her back." Does that mean it's then gonna that hasn't died? That could come back, and it likely will come back at some point in the future. It knows the Doctor's name. Will somehow, will somehow, will that somehow tell people the Doctor's name, like Mrs. Flood? I don't know. Um, do what's best for the reaction, Marty. Are we doing more in depth talking about the episode tomorrow? Yes, potentially. Because I'll probably have fresher thoughts on it tomorrow. My brain is whirring and it's in gear now. The coffee has kicked in a bit more now since we've watched it and I found out the midnight thing. Because that was not a me saying, "Oh, this is Midnight 2.0" sort of thing. That was me at the time trying to pair with some of the stuff that was happening in the episode reminded me so much of elements of Midnight, and I was looking at the screen and the way they kept cutting back to the woman and she was paying attention to everything they were saying. It was reminding me so much of Tennant talking to the woman in Midnight and this eerie experience happening in the room. And with the text going on, for her benefit, but the text going on almost felt like a nod to the audience of, instead of their words, because she wasn't really speaking, that was doing the role of Tennant talking to the woman and the woman was repeating, if that makes sense. So that's why I thought, oh, the text is going to start saying things like in Midnight, and it's going to start maybe not saying things before they've said it, but it's going to start saying other things that they've not said yet. like saying you need to kill blah blah blah, and that's maybe some of the reason why the other people died, because it heard or saw messages differently to what was supposed to be. Yeah, I don't know. That was just my thoughts on it. But he said, you do have a theory from rewatching it that you missed the first time, wondering if I should wait. No, Sad Bunny, go ahead. What's your theory? What's your who theory? There's a term there, who theory. Hey, if the channel's not made up, make the channel. So, who theory. Actually, that sounds like poo theory, so maybe not. So was this in one room mostly? Yeah, pretty much. Because, yeah, they kind of went round all the different areas of the ship, and they saw the big room with the big hole in the floor. That sort of hangar area. But then for the most part, there was that big room where the door wasn't shut, but there was a big room with the circle on the floor, and they talked about the clock thing happening, you know, the midnight, like the hands on a clock, etc. So, yes, it kind of happened in one room only, like in Midnight. I'm glad you're still here. Oh, Raphael, thank you. I'm an exceptional reactor myself. Thank you so much. And thank you, Deb, for agreeing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I have seen some really lovely comments lately, because like, doing this is very much, I do my own stuff and then I post it and you guys say, oh, I like it. Thank you. But obviously, unless I'm doing them live, I don't tend to hear that specifically, and I see it in comments a lot. Well, a fair amount, not a lot, because there's a lot of bad ones as well, but I try to ignore those now, or just send a bit of a snarky reply back sometimes. I try not to, but it's funny sometimes. Or send a really lovely reply back to a snarky, arsey comment that they've left, and I'm all nicey nice back, and then say, all right, thank you, bye. Hide from channel. As in hide them from the channel. Yeah, you do like to encourage Raphael. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you thinking that I'm a good reactor, or an exceptional reactor. Yeah, it always makes me a bit nervous, embarrassed. Not because I don't think I do a fairly good job, because I think I do a good job, but it's, yeah. I just give my true opinion, my own thoughts. And okay, they may not line up to what everybody thinks about this certain episode, or I might get people go, well, yeah, you're a bit of an idiot, aren't you? Did you not see that coming? Or they don't say that, but I get a lot, like when I did the Wicker Man, funnily enough, and Sad Bunny, I've still got to read your comment. When I did the Wicker Man, there was a lot of people saying, yeah, you're the perfect person for this. Even now, someone said it the other day, you're the perfect person to watch this film because you had no idea what was coming. You thought one thing, and it kind of was that, but you were the perfect patsy for it, pretty much, is what their comment was, which I get, and I appreciate it. But yeah. The edit and the the edit and the presentation, thank you. The edit I put, you don't know how long I put into my edits to try and make them watchable, entertaining, from my own perspective as well. And I just give my best reaction that I possibly can to something when I watch it, and a first time reaction as well, and it being just immediately not repeating stuff, not rehashing over stuff, or thinking, oh, maybe I need to say that again a different way because it didn't come out the right way. It's just a first time reaction as it is, so I very much appreciate that. It means a lot. I say that with a lot of stuff, but I do mean it. When I say it, I mean it. Sad Bunny, you said it was a scary episode, so I'm glad it's getting bright outside now because it's less creepy going to bed. I know. Is it bright out? It's 4:35 and I can't see the sun. But then again, I've got my curtains shut, so that's probably why. But I'm sure it is getting light out. I mean, you're an island, so I'm sure you can see it as well. Funnily enough, I do have an Irish film that I've been requested to watch, and I don't think it's you, Sad Bunny, that's requested it. I'm like 99% sure it's not you, but it's the Secret of Rowan Inish. I think that's what it's called, The Secret of Rowan Inish, 1994, I believe. And I've still yet to watch it. I'm going to be wearing like shirt and braces with a flat cap for it because that's very much the outfit for that film. But it's an Irish film apparently, and being half Irish, it kind of works. Yeah. So, um, so was this your theory? The airlock when Alice left, with the guards, the display said 4 people. I was right. What did I say to you? I said earlier there was the 6 people. Thank you, Sad Bunny. That was pretty much what I was trying to get at. They kept making mention, they showed that screen so much. At the beginning, they showed it for showing the 6 people coming in. And at the end, they showed the 4 people. And I was thinking, okay, so 4 people have left. I didn't clock how many people actually did leave. I didn't see that. So thank you. That there was only 3 people that technically left. Or maybe, yeah, maybe there was multiple people. There was a reason at the start of the episode they made sure to highlight that there were 6 people. That's exactly what I thought as well. It's Chekhov's gun. They show it because they're likely then to bring it up again later in the episode. So I always try to look out for that stuff and then think, so how would that then play on what they're going to say later? Or they'll show a lingering shot of something that then pairs up with something later in the episode. Like focusing on the girl more, or focusing on her just behind her back or something. You were right. I'm fairly sure that is what happened at that point. You knew the amount on the airlock system would be important, and that's exactly why I said what I said at the beginning with, okay, so there's 6 people going in, likely meaning that at some point something's going to happen. Maybe there's going to... Do you remember I said at the very beginning, I said, maybe there'll be someone else who isn't supposed to be there. I was trying to count who the people going in is who I was trying to count, but it should have been the people going out that I should have been counting instead. You're off to bed now, Raphael. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I am actually going to be going to bed myself in a second. I just wanted to say, like, go through these and just say thank you. You're very, very welcome. This has been very entertaining as well. Thank you. And yeah, so Sad Bunny, if we remember to, remind me to, if you're going to be here tomorrow, I don't know what time yet. I'm hoping maybe 6 or 7 p.m. UK time. Obviously, Sad Bunny, that's your time. But for Raphael, you're 5 hours. Well, you're 5 hours behind. What's that? That'll be 1 p.m. And Deb, you're 6 hours behind, I want to say, from what I remember. So yeah, yours will be 12, I think. Maybe. I don't know yet if it's going to be 6 p.m, but 6 or 7 at a push, sometime then. But yeah. Anyway, Raphael, with you saying off to bed with you now reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. No, off to bed with you, Chip. Yeah, it'll be 1 p.m. Perfect. That sounds good to me. Right, that is everything for today, guys. This is me saying this to you on stream and to anyone else watching. We're going to end it here today. And if you're watching this on catch up as a stream, not as an uncut, because I'll have already trimmed to whatever tomorrow is going to be holding for us. Oh, Deb, it's only 11:39 for you. Lucky you. It's currently 20 to 5 in the morning, so I'm going to go straight to sleep. But so thank you for the kind of random reaction stream, Marty. You're very welcome. There was a reason I was doing this, because there's been so many spoilers for Doctor Who. It needed to be watched ASAP, and I've already watched 1 and 2, and I thought I could watch the rest of these myself in my own time and just whack them out, but I know me. I wanted to watch them with you guys, especially so you would see my reaction quicker. if that makes sense. So that if you saw something, or if I saw something in the meantime and wanted to post about it, you're not thinking, oh, he knew that already, and then he did the reaction, and so he knew already, if that makes sense. And we get to then discuss it like this. Like Sad Bunny, your thing about the 4 people going into the airlock. Makes perfect sense. And it's exactly what I thought. And yes, yeah, so what I'm going to do is the uncut to episodes 1 and 2 are going to be on Patreon and YouTube members as the paid post as before. Those are going to still go out as they are. The same goes for every other reaction as an uncut. They're all going to be under the paid posts, but I don't know whether or not to do those because they are available, those specific ones, and I think I probably will. On Patreon specifically, they will be free to all free members, if that makes sense. So they'll be on there, but only if you're a free member and a paid member, obviously. Do be able to see those. Unfortunately for people on YouTube members, it will only stick to YouTube members. Yeah, there's no way that I can put it out free on YouTube members, because if I do, it then becomes part of the normal YouTube system, which is ridiculous that they don't have any other way of making it like a free member on YouTube as well. One thing I do want to do though before I go is I want to give out free memberships, which I always say that I'm going to do and then never get a chance to do it. So let me see if I can do it. Hang on. How do I do it again? How do I do this? And it won't matter if you're in the chat though. This is the downside. For some reason, they don't allow you to do it with... How do I do it? Does it not allow me to do it anymore? I'm confused. Normally it was go to the bottom and then I could automatically... Huh? How does that work? Yeah, it used to be a thing at the bottom where I could select it and then say give out free memberships. I now can't do it. Random, not targeted. Oh, as in the reaction, yeah. Sorry, let me quickly say sorry. So the reaction to Lux will be coming hopefully tomorrow. Oh, sorry, not tomorrow. Either late tomorrow maybe or the day after. I've got to piece it together still. I haven't done it. I was starting to do it before this reaction, and obviously tomorrow I've got a lot to do as it stands anyway, and then the stream tomorrow as well. So I'm gonna try and get that out as soon as possible for you. Okay. And yeah, we'll figure it out. But I really want to try. Oh wait, the free membership is random, not targeted. Yeah, it's so weird that they do it like that, and I really don't understand it. Like, all I want it to do, I'd like it to be to people specifically on the live stream. Like to the people that are watching. Oh, I know how I do it. Hang on. I have to go to... Instead of being on YouTube Studio, if I remember rightly, I have to actually go to YouTube instead of the studio, and then go to the live stream and do it that way around. You're probably going to hear double audio in a second, so apologies if you do. Yeah, I have to actually, I think I have to go to the YouTube watch page for the stream itself, because it's a different page. Oh, and by the way, the thumbnail was completely guessed upon, with having the woman in the thumbnail with the doctor's face. There was just... You can probably hear me twice there. But there was just random pictures that I found online, and I've now currently done the thumbnail, or at least the picture, for all of the live stream tonight pictures to go out for each episode. I've yet to put the thumbnails together for each of those, but I've now done them all. So, as a sadly senior on fixed income, but I give you my most valuable possession, my time. Thank you, Raphael. I really appreciate that. Your time means more to me than anything. It means more to me than money. It means more to me than anything else. Thank you. Um, do you by any chance have... I can't remember, Raphael. You're not on Patreon, are you? I don't believe there's a way that I can even... I think I found the thing, by the way. I have found it. I've gone silent because I'm trying to figure something... Try to figure in something out, sorry. Um... Okay, I've found it. How to do 10 gifted memberships. Sorry, not 10, 5 gifted memberships, but I can do up to 10. You could sign up for the free tier. Yeah, feel free to if you wanted to. Because at least then that way you'll see my uncut reactions to the first 2 episodes as well. I think the first 2 episodes... Hey, Sad Bunny, you got a membership from it. That's what I've been trying to get people from the actual stream. I want to give you all them. And I can do 5 more. And again, I don't know who it's going to go to. It just goes to 5 random. And I wish it would go to the people in this chat. It hasn't told me everybody yet. No. Sorry, guys. You're very welcome, Sad Bunny. I was trying to get all of you on here to get it. But the reason why I'm saying it is, Raphael, if you're over on Patreon, give me a message, okay? There's a reason, but give me a message on Patreon. And yes, I will message you. Thank you. But yeah, you'll see the free memberships over there. Free memberships, sorry. Free... I need to go to bed. You'll see the free members section there, and I will make the first episode's reaction free on there as well, the uncut one. And I'll make the second episode, when I do post that out, I'll make that a free members one as well. Just so at least they're all free members, it makes more sense. And but anything that goes to YouTube members, unfortunately, only goes to YouTube members as a paid thing. It's so annoying, but I have to do it that way around. But yes. Anyway, guys, we'll leave it here tonight. We'll pick it up again tomorrow. And I feel like we've done really well, because I've only waffled and chatted now for 2.5 hours. It's a miracle. That's the shortest live stream I've done. It's not 7 hours like it always normally is. So yeah. You're welcome, Raphael. You're very welcome. Yeah. I hope you have an amazing night, guys. And hopefully I can see you back here again tomorrow. And we'll check out the behind the scenes for this specific episode. And then we'll check out episode 4 and the behind the scenes for that as well. I'd have said we'd watch multiple episodes tomorrow. We'll see what time we get. But I think it'll only be the one. Because then, hopefully, what day is it tomorrow? It's Friday tomorrow, and I've just remembered I've got to record my... No, wait, it's Thursday tomorrow. It's okay. The day after that, I need to record my radio show. Yay! Sorry. Yes, see you back here again tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys. Bye. Thank you so much. And yes, Deb, I hope you got home safe as well. Thanks, Raphael. Night-night, Sad Bunny. Bye. Bye, everybody else. Bye. I just realised that someone called Jane Doe got a membership as well. Yeah, for me it's Thursday already. It is. My throat hurts. I need to go and get some water and then get to bed. Yeah. Good night, everybody. I was about to blow you a kiss. That's how tired my brain is. Oh my god. Right, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, everybody. Bye. And have a lovely, lovely night. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye. Sorry, it's very quick. And tomorrow we'll discuss more if we've got any more questions. So. I got to figure out how to end this now. There we go.